America. We're coming to you live from DNN headquarters, the Democracy News Network. I'm your host for today, Miles Jordan. Today, we'll be asking you a set of questions based on a quote from our former U.S. President, John Adams. The way to secure liberty is to place it in the people's hands. That is, to give them the power at all times to defend it in the legislature and in the courts of justice. Today, we'll be interviewing people from all walks of life. We'll be asking them some questions involving democracy and the current government. Do you know what democracy is?
Democracy is a form of government where the people decide what is going to happen in the country instead of a leader or a select group of leaders.
It is the type of government that the United States has where people vote. They have a say in the government by voting.
It's just a government ran by the people, I would say.
Democracy is choices. We live in a democracy here in the United States of America, and we are privileged to have choices.
Respect to your leaders or future leaders.
It's your right. It's your freedom. It's your choice.
The U.S. government is overall created by the people's input and the government. This is similar to what Mrs. Diane explained and helps show that the people that we vote for will in fact make decisions based on our behalf to ensure that we enjoy the foundation of our current government. What do you like most about being able to have a say in the government?
Well, we should value it because a lot of countries don't use it, and it is what started this country and made it great.
That's how things are changed. That's how change is made. People can say yes and they can say no, and there is power in numbers.
Well, it just gives us the ability to voice our opinion.
The choice to pick who's going to say how I spend my money or how I live my life.
Do you feel that your vote matters?
I feel that my vote matters to me, even if it might not matter to others. Today, it seems like the news and social media have increasingly more influence than the ballot box.
Well, I can't vote since I'm too young, but it will matter.
I'm 21 now, and I've voted every single election that I've been able to vote in.
I really don't. I'm really not politically involved, but I don't really think my vote counts.
All votes matters. That's the problem. Some people don't vote and think, what's the difference? What's one vote going to do? But every vote counts. One vote, the next no, it all counts.
Mrs. Davis states that she isn't politically involved and feels that her vote doesn't matter. According to our First Amendment right, we have freedom of expression. So, this is an example of someone not exercising their First Amendment rights. Why should we value democracy?
So then just not one person gets to make the decisions.
When decisions are made, we have to live with them, and it's always, always good to be a part of that decision-making process.
Well, democracy, we all get a say in what we have in our law and government. If without it, we have to be forced to believe what our government says is the norm. So we couldn't be able to have the Gay Pride Month. So with democracy, we get to be our own collective.
Think of the people that aren't given that choice, that have to live their life under somebody else's rule. Somebody's telling them how to live, what to eat, what to wear, how to dress, what to think, and who you can be with.
Should anyone be denied the right to vote?
The United States Constitution permits and limits those living on its soil to vote. Unless amended to expand voting rights, it lays down rules that broadly govern the states regarding those who can and cannot vote. An example would be citizens under the age of 18. Other restrictions are that a person must be a U.S. citizen and be a resident of one of the 50 states in order to vote in national elections.
Not at all, no. Everyone should vote, and everyone should be able to vote.
Everybody should get equal rights.
I think as long as you're an American citizen, you should be able to vote.
Well, I mean, it depends the circumstances. If someone's committed a crime, they shouldn't be allowed to vote. But if it's just a normal person, they should.
People that are incarcerated for murder, child molestation. You gave that up when you chose to not follow the law.
As Dr. Johnson so expertly described the Constitution, let's talk about what Mrs. Davis said. She believes that anybody that is an American citizen should be able to vote. This falls into immigration because some immigrants may not be actual citizens, and because of this, they will be denied the right to vote. I disagree with this because although they might not be citizens, that shouldn't mean that they shouldn't have the ability to defend themselves in the court or voice any opinions. Another topic is women's suffrage. This has been a problem throughout many years. Mrs. Salma states that people should have equal rights, which shows that people should not be denied any right at all, no matter the gender. Thanks to the civil rights movement, African Americans have gained their rights. However, as Mrs. Dine touched on, rights and freedoms can still be taken away from anybody according to the 14th Amendment, as long as there is due process. In 2019, our current way of government is democracy. Democracy is government by the people. It has been created to allow people to have a say in presidential elections and future government decisions. Most importantly, it allows them to protect themselves in the courts of justice. I'm Miles Schroeder. Stay smart and live free.